Those Facebook Messenger fucking scams and Facebook Marketplace scams are so retarded with all those like, oh, I'll send you the code or whatever to make sure you're legit. Don't fall for that shit. They'll take your shit real quick. They'll steal all types of shit, be trying to get into your shit, all types of stuff. Don't fall for it. And I'm having one of those days, dude. Yesterday was a great day. Today, it's still a great day. Just frustrated with people and how people change, and they switch up on you. They switch up on you real fucking quick. Bills really fucked me over. So is my family. So, I mean, I get it. Bill's trying to help me. It's not really Bill's fault. It's his mom's fault, and it's my fault for letting myself go into a home with a man that has never been a father to me, expecting him to be a father. You get what I'm saying? It was my fault. And here I am, living out of my car, you know what I'm saying? Like, back to square one. And it's always other people, man. I swear it's always other people when it comes to family. But most of the time it's yourself. 9 times out of 10, it's you. It was my decision to try to make it work with my father, so therefore it's my fault. It's not their fault. You get what I'm saying? So it can be very, very frustrating and put yourself down, It can be very, very, very hard. Very hard. And I want to hurt people. Badly. My cat seems to be doing well. She ran over there. She's just got the one leg. It's just the one leg. I really think it's just sprained. Because when I sat down on her, it wasn't like I came down hard, but as soon as it happened, I got up real quick. But I mean, that don't mean nothing, but I didn't crush her, I think she just got a sprained leg, and it hurts, She's just a baby too. But she seems to be doing well. She's sleeping good. It's making her rest instead of run around. That's the only good thing about it. It's forcing her to rest, which will heal the ear and, you know what I mean? All the other stuff will help her grow. She's eating good, so she has a real appetite still, so that's good, She's been drinking a lot of water today, which made me happy. What also made me happy was finally getting my fucking suitcases, even though my storage unit is trashed again, and going through paperwork and just everything, even though I wasn't really organized in the first place. But I got clothes I can finally fucking change into clothes that are clean, boxers, fucking real actual boxer briefs, it's nice. It's been frustrating, I've been, all my socks, and the other night, it was cold, man. I could have used these thermals, man. I mentioned before, these Hurley thermals are nice, dude. I could have used them last night, the other night. I'm traveling and stuff, and I gotta start getting all this stuff organized anyway, so, if I lose the truck, it is what it is, but I can tell you this, if I don't sell that truck very soon, Bill's not gonna be happy with me. He's not. There's gonna be a truck sitting there on bricks, because I'm about to go get my rims. I'm serious. Unless he calls, and if he calls, whatever. It just gives me more reason to dislike him. But, I'm excited because I took that fucking green crack hard shit and I mixed it up with some of this. And I took a hit already, but I took a little one. I've been saving this ball right here. It's nice. I like to do that, which y'all have seen me before, whoever's been following me. Which, another thing I've been frustrated with. So, for some reason, some followers, when y'all subscribe, I subscribe back immediately. I love sharing the love. It's like, I want to connect with you. You know, you're connecting with me. You want to subscribe with me. I don't just want you to watch my material. I want to become friends. I want to become family, because there's no such thing as friends, right? But this is amazing, and I want to know why I can't follow all you fuckers back. Because I know if you're following me, you're fucking crazy, and I want to know what the fuck you crazy fuckers are up to. You always keep your enemies in your pocket. Literally, in your pocket. Money-wise. You hear me? I'm serious. I learned that in the state penitentiary. The third time. Which, Michigan State Penitentiary is mostly chomos. Most of them. I swear to God, Michigan prisons mostly full of child molesters. It's crazy because they get catered to. If you go to Parnell, where I was at, Block 10 unit, which I had my own cell, for 3 years, it's crazy. Well, almost 3 years. Yeah, it could be 3 years because I almost did a year of dead time. I did 10 months dead time. And that dead time, most of it was, well, half of it was at Parnell. Which, if you go there, go to Parnell, tell me why the chomos, the child molesters, because that's what we call them, chomos, they get catered to. They got their own facility. They have vending machines. We don't have no motherfucking vending machines. Why the fuck do they get vending machines? Blew my mind. So I'd always go up there and deal with a lot of fucking people, because some people would actually get put up there that weren't chomos for certain classes and stuff where the vending machines were. And you go there, you get a card, you get your vending machine card. Because we have vending machines, but we just had Pops. We didn't have food. They got hot food, all different types of shit. Like hamburgers, subs, you know, like those gas station shit. They got access to that shit. Like, what the fuck? So, you get your little vending machine card, you put money on it for the Pops, and then you'd go up there and you'd make a deal with somebody. You know, I would literally put like $75, $100 in a card sometimes. And if I knew the person, I could find somebody that I felt, you know, comfortable with, that I'm handing them a card with money on it in prison and expecting them to come back. You gotta really trust people. And that fucking wax strong, I can barely open my eyes. Seriously, I can barely open my eyes. I just want to lay down. Kind of make me nauseous, actually. I'm like sweating and shit. Whoa. But I would go up there and I would double my money, man. I would be like, look, give me $50 with the subs. You keep the other 25. Get whatever you want out of the machine. Just bring me $50 with subs and my card back. Or we're gonna have problems. Don't fuck this good thing up for you or for me. It worked out because each sub I would double my money. So I was always making, 25%, sometimes more. Because a lot of times people wouldn't trade you in money, they'd want to trade you in store. And then I would take that store and I would store it out. So which I was kind of being a slime ball in prison because they were forcing me into situations affiliation wise I don't want to be into. So therefore I also am affiliated, and I don't like the Moabites or other people like that are homo or raping men or boys, because most of them aren't men in prison. So I would fuck them over. That's how I seen life. And it was terrible because Jesus seen my error. Jesus showed me my error. I would justify it and say, well, they deserve it. They didn't. Because they didn't know what it is they were doing either. And they were doing fucked up shit too, just as much as me. And everybody's the same. Nobody's different. But I was also forced in these situations as well too, because these people, they're predators. They're out to get you. They're out to get over on you. Not all of them. And there's only 2 of them that I got over on that I actually feel bad about. And they know who they are. One of them actually threatened to kill me, which, when I see him, that's not going to happen. That's just not who he is. And this is also another reason why I'm doing all this stuff. Because I want to give back to this man and give back to his family. He's a black guy. He has one eye. Really good dude, man. He was a Moabite. I don't really want to say aliases or names, you know what I mean? But he was in Michigan prisons, which I think he's going to be getting out soon. And I love this guy, dude. There's not too many people, right, where I'd like to wake up in the morning and go talk to. And listen, man, I went to this man every day and would talk to this man. And he grew up in Brightmoor area. He grew up, gang-banging territory, thugged out nation, and he's older than me, I would consider him an old head in a sense, but not, in an overall sense. He's not, in his 50s by any means, but he's pushing it, you know what I'm saying? And because of everything that I was into there and stuff, and all the manipulation and politics and drugs and the gang banging, the bloods are the worst in prisons, man, let me tell you. They don't give a fuck and they don't play around. They're just young and reckless. They have no code among themselves. Within Michigan prisons, I have no idea what it's like other places, but that's just from my experience in Michigan prisons. Now, I've had, experience with a lot of bloods that are tight within their group, the people that they know, but overall, that's not how Michigan prisons run. It's just not how it is. Most people are fake there. But this person, I was about to say his name. But this person, he's a good dude, man. And he was always there. Like, if I was down and out, you know what I mean, and stuff like that, struggling, you know what I mean, because other people taking advantage of me, trying to get over on me. Not only was he always there for support, financial wise, he would help me get out of situations, you know what I mean? Help me out, or, show me certain ways, you know what I mean? Like, how to get it in a sense, because he did a lot of time, and I'm thankful for it. I'm thankful for everything that he's done for me. And I feel ashamed that I got over on him because he got over on me. And it's funny because as I think about it, right, it's actually really petty. It is. And most likely it was from simple error. Because this person, listen, man, this person helped out so many people. So many people, man. Let me tell you, dude. I couldn't tell you how many people this guy would help out, right? White guys, black guys, it didn't matter the color, okay? This guy would bend over backwards just to make sure people were fed. He was the store man, and he was a really good store man. Better than most, heart-wise, but people would take advantage of him, and he would let it go. And this is why I'm making this video, and this is why I want everyone to know this. I want you to subscribe for him, because this man did 10 years, 15 something years, man, right, for something really petty. It really was. And that's none of my business to put his business out there. You know what I mean? But he did a long time, you know? And it's funny because how I got over on him, right, is he would keep logs of his money, how much he owed people, right? And I would store stuff out from him all the time just to make money off of him. So, you know, I would get like $100 a store at a time, right? Plus other things, or he would do it for me. He'd come to me for certain things, you know. It just depends on what it was. But mostly I came to him because he always had the good food. And I could make a lot of money off of him, man. And he was consistent and he trusted me. And but he was really bad with books because everybody took advantage of him. And I think that's because he had one eye, to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie. I think it was because he had one eye and he was going blind in the other eye. I really honestly believe that. And I think he was ashamed to tell anyone. And he was taken advantage of over it because he's not a fighter. And he was ahead of one of the, you know, groups, right? And he could have had me whacked off in a sense. You get what I'm saying? Though I probably would have handled myself just fine. But he let it go, man. And I let it go because he got over on me. Listen, man, he got over on me a lot of money. Listen, man, I only owed this man like $300, right? He was trying to tell me I owed him like $700. And I'm very good at keeping records. I know what I take from people. And it was really frustrating because here I am fighting with this man in a cell, you know what I mean, arguing, right? Someone that I actually deeply care about, that I've never once thought about taking advantage of before, ever. And he's threatening me, talking about if I don't send $700, you know what I mean, he's gonna have me taken care of. I don't like that threat. I took it very serious. At the time, you know, and this is before, you know, I had more time to think about what was really going on, you know. You gotta remember, I'm caught up in the moment type shit, you know what I mean? I had that money sent. I did not owe that man that much money. And it fucked me over because I told him I'll have that money sent, but I do not owe you that money, and best believe I will get that money out of you. I will. And you know what he said? He said, I don't give a fuck what happened, what you say, what you do, that money, fucking motherfucking money just better be sent. That's all I gotta fucking say. That's what he said, pretty much. That was it. There was nothing else to be said, because he knew, and I knew that the fight wasn't gonna be a fight. It was, you get what I'm saying? It's not gonna be a fight. It's gonna be, one of us is gonna die. And that's type of money in prison, that's a lot of fucking money. You know what I'm saying? That's not chump change, you know what I mean? I don't have nobody out there supporting me. You know what I'm saying? I'm already doing shit that's to make me money that's already brought me in there. The same shit that's brought me in there. You understand? So therefore, I'm already putting my life at risk, and then I have someone telling me that I gotta put my life at risk more just to give them money? I don't think so. But this man, I was already there for listen, I was already there for 2 years. I've known this man for 2 years. I drank coffee with this man every morning. Standing up against his door like this, sell. Just like this. Got my leg out, just like this, just hanging out, because you can't be up in their cell. You're not even supposed to be at their door. You're supposed to carry on. But the officers, they let you, it's called rocking the cradle, man. The prisoners run the place for the most part. There's only one place I've ever been, which I mentioned, that the officers ran it. And that was Oakland County Jail. It wasn't even a prison. Every prison I've been to, the prisoners ran it. The officers just come there just to collect their paycheck, babysit. They're just babysitters. They're not there. They're not there. They're there physically, but they're not there. They're out in the world. Their mind is on their wife, their relationship, that stuff, and getting money just like we are. Just like how the same stuff that brought us in there, most of them are corrupt. Believe me, I know. But this man, I sent that money, and 6 months. Alright, the last 6 months, I was really having really revengeful thoughts, man. Like, evil thoughts. I was asking the Lord, to help me with it, man. But, the evil one was attacking me, man. I swear, dude. People were trying to set me up. Officers, COs, girls. Listen, man, people are bringing in drugs. All that stuff. It was fucking insane. I didn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. It was that stressful. I didn't think I was ever gonna make it home. It was insane. The amount of shit that goes on in there, man. It's constant. It's just manipulation after manipulation after manipulation. It's funny too, because the state manipulates the people too. It's insane. It's just a well-oiled system. I don't believe Michigan needs to definitely, the truth in sentencing law has to go. That has to stop as well. There's so many people, so many men and women that could be coming home with good time, right? Finishing their classes, all this stuff, contributing back to society, right? And they can't do that in the state of Michigan. They can't. They have to finish out their whole term, their minimum term, and it's against it's against the constitutional rights. Why is it all the other states can do it, right? You're allowed to have good time. People are allowed to have incentives, but Michigan has no incentive. It's corrupt right there. It gives nobody any way to want to excel or exceed in anything or prosper, let alone have any type of resource for them to do so in the first place. The classes that they have are really poor. The management, the facilitators that come in, half the time they quit because they feel threatened or whatever they say. That's not true. Listen, man, there's not... The people that be coming into prison, man, ain't laying like that, man. In level 1, level 2, level 3. There's not even level 3 anymore in Michigan. There's just level 2, level 1, level 1, level 2, and then basically 4 and max. But, you know, we could get into all these different things. I smoke, that's why I'm talking like crazy. Don't smoke, dude, don't smoke weed in prison. That shit is tough. Not so much weed. You know what's really worse is that shit that the fucking lawyers are bringing in and fucking all the gangs are bringing in and shit. It's called Tunchi. Or they call it Tunchi. It's just paper. Listen, man, they're smoking that shit, and they're putting roach weight on it, all types of stuff, chemicals. That's the in-house jail shit. But the shit that's actually coming through the mail, that type of stuff, that shit that's actually soaked. Listen, man, all those chemicals that are coming over from China, that Tunchi shit, that shit right there will fuck you up. I've watched people fall out, act like elephants, fucking monkeys, literally fucking fall out and fucking smash their face and get stitches. All types of shit, man. And I smoked that shit like a retard. Man, you feel so guilty. You like, every single fucking bad thing that's ever happened in your life flashes before your eyes, and then you're in prison as well. It's the worst fucking feeling ever. Don't ever do it.